Hello, my dear friends, how are you? All of us know that we need to have enough amount of confidence to be able to live a better life, to be able to develop and to prosper. But despite all that, there is a high ratio of the people who are still not so confident at all. They are, despite the fact that they know it, but they are not able to become a confident person at all. And they know it. Despite knowing, they are not able to overcome it. Why? For one major reason. And that one major reason is self doubt. Keep doubting ourselves, our abilities, and it does not allow us at all to be able to become a confident person at all. If at all somebody, I, you, or someone else, we are determined to become a confident person, then it is quite possible. The only thing which is needed here is that we need to overcome self doubt, because it is the self doubt which is the real culprit. And having the self doubt does not allow us to become a confident person at all. So let's talk about the self doubt and look upon it from every angle. Self doubt is a common and natural human experience, but it can be debilitating if it's severe or if it's persistent. It can be debilitating. And here is a comprehensive overview of self doubt. Let's begin with the technical definition of it. Self doubt is a feeling of uncertainty or lack of confidence in one's abilities, in one's judgments, or in one's decisions. Our abilities, our judgments, our decisions, if we are lacking the confidence in all that, it is called self doubt. And also the feeling of uncertainty or the lack of confidence. Now we need to know that how can we identify that I or somebody, I or a loved one of mine, a family member of mine is suffering from self doubt. There are certain symptoms of it, and these are five in number. Five symptoms of self doubt. Number one, it is negative self talk. If at all we are seen talking negatively with ourselves, it only means that we are suffering from self doubt. Like critical inner voice, like self-blame, self-blame or catastrophic thinking. And the second symptom is fear of failure. And what is the fear of failure? It is avoiding challenges and avoiding opportunities as well, due to fear of not meeting expectations. Avoiding challenges, avoiding opportunities as well, due to fear of not meeting expectations. And the third symptom is indecisiveness. And indecisiveness means difficulty making decisions or second guessing or overthinking. Overthinking is because of difficulty in making decisions and because of second guessing. Second guessing mean not being able to stand on your decision. And the fourth symptom of self doubt is lack of assertiveness. Lack of assertiveness. What is this, by the way? It is struggling to express opinions, finding it difficult to express your opinions, express your needs, or express your boundaries, your limits. It is lack of assertiveness, struggling to express your opinions, your needs, your limits, your boundaries. Now, the fifth and the last symptom of self doubt is perfectionism. And perfectionism means unrealistic expectations and self criticism or excessive need for control. Perfectionism is the fifth symptom of self doubt, and it is unrealistic expectations, self criticism, or an excessive need for control. So, these are the five symptoms of self doubt. Now, we need to know about the causes, that what are the causes of the self doubt. And there are four major causes of self doubt. One is past experiences, and it is trauma, failure, or negative feedback. So often that you were made a target of criticism or the negative feedback or failure after failure and trauma. So that is the number one cause of self doubt. And the second is social comparison. Social comparison. And like it is measuring oneself against others. Measuring oneself against others and the habit of keep comparing yourself, your life with other people's life, your performance with that of the other people, your achievements with that of the other people, or your loved ones with other people. So that is the social comparison. This is the second biggest cause. The third major cause is fear of unknown. And fear of unknown, it is the uncertainty or unpredictability. Uncertainty or unpredictability. And it is the third reason why people are seen experiencing the self doubt so often. The fourth and the last major cause of the self doubt is lack of awareness. Lack of awareness. Lack of self awareness. And what is this lack of self awareness? It is the poor understanding of your strengths, your weaknesses, and your values. The poor understanding of your strengths, your weaknesses, or call it the areas of your improvement, and then of course your values. And once we are not better able to understand all that, it means that we are suffering. That is another major cause of self doubt. We talked about the definition of self doubt, the symptoms of self doubt, the causes of self doubt. Now we are going to talk about what are the effects of self doubt upon our life. So there are three major negative effects of self doubt upon our life. The first one is that is anxiety or stress. Anxiety or stress. And it is self doubt can lead to increased anxiety. Self doubt can lead to increased anxiety and increased stress level as well. Self doubt can lead to increased anxiety and stress level. Now, the second major negative effect of self doubt is the missed opportunities. Missed opportunities. And it is self doubt can hold you back. Self doubt can hold you back from pursuing your goals, from pursuing your relationships, and from pursuing the personal growth as well. If at all somebody is unable to grow personally, if at all somebody is unable to pursue the relationships, if at all somebody is unable to pursue the goals, it means that this person is suffering from self doubt. The third effect of self doubt upon our life is low self esteem. Low self esteem. And it is persistent self doubt can erode self confidence. Persistent self doubt can erode self confidence and self worth as well. So, that is another bigger loss, a bigger trouble. All three of these of lacking the, of having the self doubt, it means our life can be totally crippled if at all we are having the self doubt. Now, at the end of our today's talk, we are going to talk about how to overcome the self doubt and what are the ways to do that. So, I'm going to share here the five major ways of how to overcome the self doubt. And number one is that is self reflection. And the self reflection mean identify and challenge, that is identify and challenge negative thought patterns. So that is the first way to overcome the self doubt, and it is identify and challenge negative thought patterns. Number 2, the second way to overcome self doubt, it is reframe negative thoughts. And how can we reframe it? How can we reframe the negative thoughts? It is replace critical inner voices. Replacing the critical inner voices with the realistic, with the positive affirmation. With the positive and realistic affirmation. The affirmations which are positive on the one hand, realistic on the other hand, we need to design, and we can do that by collecting the positive sentences from here and there, which encourages us, which motivates us, which strengthens us, which builds confidence in us, and collecting all that, repeating it very often, very often, very often, with the enthusiasm, with the passion. So that is how we can do it. That is called positive affirmations. It is that, reframe negative thoughts, replace critical inner voices with the realistic positive affirmations. The fourth way to do all that, it is build self-awareness. Building of self-awareness. How can we build the self-awareness? That is develop a better understanding of your thoughts, your strengths, your weaknesses, and your values as well. It is developing a better understanding of your strengths on the one hand, your weaknesses on the other hand, and your values on the other hand. So that is how we can develop better understanding of ourselves. The fifth and the last way to overcome the self-doubt, it is seek support. That is seeking support. How can we do this, by the way? It is share your concerns with the trusted friends. Share your concerns with the trusted friends or with a mental health practitioner. Anybody who is sensible, supportive from the family, we need to share it. And any of our friend who is a trusted friend and a bit sensible as well, we need to share. And of course, we need to share it with the mental health practitioner as well. So these are the 5 ways to overcome the self-doubt. We talked about what is the technical definition of self-doubt. We spoke about what are its symptoms, and there are 5 symptoms. We talked about its causes, and there are certain causes of it. These are 4 major causes of self-doubt. And then we talked about the 3 major effects of self-doubt upon our lives. At the end of all that, we spoke about the 5 ways to overcome the self-doubt. And indeed, it is a highly beneficial study and talk and discussion. I think and I believe that unless and until we do overcome it, we will not be able to lead a better life, lead a good life at all. So overcoming the self-doubt is the only way to become to build the self-confidence and to build the self-worth, to build the self-esteem as well. All of that is very essential, and without it, leading a better life, leading a happy life, living a successful life, it is totally impossible. And in that context, our today's talk was highly beneficial. Now please remember, self doubt is a common experience. Self doubt is a common experience that can be managed. It can be managed, and it can be overcome as well with the time, with the effort, and with the sport as well. But overcoming it, it is extremely important. It is unavoidable for all those people who want to lead a good life. So that is all for me today. Thank you very much.